Cambodia is not a rich country, but Cambodians are getting the fourth dose PF COVID-19 vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccine was developed by several major countries in the world, including Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Sinovac, Sinopharm and Sputnik V, after the COVID-19 virus spread worldwide. No COVID-19 fatalities reported in Cambodia for 12 consecutive days. In 12 consecutive days, Cambodia did not have any deaths due to COVID-19. China plays major role in global peace, health, development, says Cambodian officials. China has been playing a major role in promoting global peace, public health and common development, Cambodian official and experts said. Cambodia's fourth dose of COVID-19 vaccine underway as fully vaccinated population reaches 85%. Almost 90% of Cambodia's 16 million people have had at least one dose, over 85% have had a second shot and more than 27% have had a third, according to the government. Support increasing, more countries back Cambodia's efforts to resolve Myanmar's crisis. Cambodia's efforts to solve the Myanmar crisis is receiving increasing support from leaders of countries, a good omen towards ironing out issues. Australian ambassador to ASEAN supports Cambodia's initiatives. Australian ambassador to ASEAN Wool Nankervis said Cambodia's initiatives on the Myanmar's crisis are really important to address the issues there. Grade 12 national exam results better than 2019, says Mo. The majority of the grade 12 students who sat for the national examinations last month nationwide sighed a big relief after the results were announced on Saturday. Schools enforce health measures to ensure students' safety as they return to classrooms. 4 days after the new academic year began on Monday amid the new Omicron variant of coronavirus circulating increasingly in the community, schools have stepped up enforcement of health measures and pushing students to get fully vaccinated as well as get their booster shots if they are eligible to receive them. Wear N95 or KN95 face masks to protect against new C19 variant. Amid a staggering rise in Omicron spread, more than 300 cases in a month, experts are calling on people to use the N95 or KN95 face masks for better protection against the latest COVID-19 variant. France helps Cambodia to train young doctors. Since 1996, more than 900 Cambodians have studied medicine and pharmacology in France under the DFMSA framework, Diplôme de Formation Médicale Spécialisée Approfondie, to complete internships at different hospitals. Provinces to stop unauthorized activities in protected forest areas to avert fire outbreaks. All relevant authorities in the provinces including subnational administrations, provincial administrations, the Department of Environment, relevant authorities and stakeholders have been told to take all proactive measures to avert land encroachment activities on state lands and forests. Fatal accident prompts military to recheck armory. The army based in Stung Treng will recheck the conditions of all firearms and bullets following the deaths of 2 soldiers during a live fire exercise on Friday. CHRC slams HRW annual report as politically motivated. The government has hit back at the Human Rights Watch annual report which claimed the human rights situation in Cambodia continues to deteriorate, accusing HRW of having a political agenda to only criticize and not focusing on the people's interest. Parties say new procedure to obtain election form lacks transparency. 3 political parties have asked the National Election Committee, NEC, to follow the same procedure in providing the Form 1102 to political parties after the counting of the ballots. 2 companies lose ELCs in Kampot. The government has partially revoked the economic land concessions, ELCs, of 2 companies for failing to develop the land as intended in Kampot Province's Chuk district. Cambodia needs at least 15 years to become digital nation. Sun Rapid in a crosstalk interview with Khmer Times on Friday said Cambodia will need at least 15 years to have a digital government, digital citizen and digital business. Mekong River experiences lowest water level. The Mekong River flows have dropped to their lowest level in more than 60 years for 3 consecutive years, with 2020 being the lower Mekong Basin's driest year when rainfall was below normal levels in every month except October, according to a report. Japanese film festival back on screens. After cancellations when movie theaters closed last year due to the COVID-19 outbreak, The Japanese Film Festival is back on the screen again from January 14th to 16th and 22 to 23 to promote and connect Japanese and Cambodian cultures more closely. High-ranking monk defrocked and charged over incitement. Phnom Penh Municipal Court on Saturday charged and jailed a defrocked high-ranking Buddhist monk for allegedly defaming a tycoon and inciting people to discriminate against her. Over 700 ha land dispute settled. 12 indigenous communities in Ocham and Andong districts, Rattanakoe province and Vietnamese agribusiness firm Hoang on Gia Lai, HAGL, have resolved a land dispute involving over 742.26 hectares. Ministry of Environment and partners committed to improving biodiversity conservation and community livelihood in protected area. The Ministry of Environment, NatureLife Cambodia, BirdLife International and Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust, WWT, continue to implement projects towards their commitment of conserving biodiversity and improving the livelihood of the community in Bang Prek Elpu protected area.